Hello, hello. What have we got here then? Another random map game, I think. And yeah, this is guaranteed to be a good one because I have read many good things about this map and this game. As you may already realize, this is currently Arena, and I'm currently spectating 11 Masiek Wil. Yeah, yeah, I can't pronounce the guy who's playing, but he's this guy here, the one with 11 at the start of his name, and they're talking in a language that I also don't understand, possibly Finnish, because Pike may have streamed this one. So yeah, blue guy playing as Persians to the left or bottom left of the map, perhaps, and in red, in the red trunks, we have Falkman in red, as I've just said. He's playing as Teutons, and this is Arena. So what usually happens on Arena is fairly simple. Not many attacks happening up until the Castle Age because obviously you've got this big wall around your base, and that is going to prevent anyone from really getting in the Dark Age or in the Feudal Age, so you would assume. And as you can imagine, once you've got up to the Castle Age and got some siege, that's when we start to see things happening, and when we start to see the interesting Castle Age battles. And it's usually a case of just booming it out for the first 20 or so minutes of the game, and then trying to do what damage you can. Of course, you can always try the truss strategy, where someone will build a couple of towers here, try and take down this wall if at all possible. But that's not usually very successful to do, and it's not recommended, I would say. I would definitely rather go for the Castle Age and then try and put the pressure on from there, but that's just my personal preference. Anyway, we've got blue here just on his boar, and off to a nice start. Both of these guys pretty neck and neck at the moment. A boar again for red being lured here, and unfortunately, the only downside really with Arena for fairness of map-wise is that as you can see here, Red has had to delete his wall at the back to get to this boar because obviously you can't lure the boar through the wall. Um, so Red has had to delete this wall to get the boar there. Now, sometimes your boar could be out on the front, which means that you have to delete your piece of wall to get to the boar, and that is never a good thing. Because obviously then you've left a hole in your wall and you've got a gap in your defences. Here we go then. So blue is currently following red around the map with his scout, trying to take him out if he can. I think yeah, red's going to have to run away because blue has got a fair few amount of hits on there. And let's see what blue is doing. Not a lot of note. Actually, quite a lot of villagers on wood right now. But then again, they are about 8 minutes in and be looking to advance to the feudal age fairly soon. It wouldn't surprise me if they are advancing up in a few seconds. And there we go. So Red has just retreated into his base with his scout cavalry and left his gates open. And what has Blue done? He's stuck his scout cavalry in there, in the gate, and prevented it from closing. And this is what makes this game so excellent. Something that I've never ever seen before is a Jarush on Arena. And we've got two of these militia in here from the Persian player Mal. Can I even pronounce this name? Masiek Oelki, or something like that. And in come another villager and some more of these militia. And obviously, Red is going to try his best to get rid of this force that has somehow managed to get into his base. Well, we know how, with this scout cavalry there, leaving his himself open at the front, unsuspecting to this drush that is coming in. This villager's probably going to be able to build a couple of towers if he gets up to the feudal age. And of course, this is quite a big push actually. That's 6 militia there, and if he micros these well enough, then the blue player is going to be able to take out quite a lot of Falkman's villagers. And it can't believe that he's actually managed to sneak those in there. He's even gone with more militia. In fact, he's stopped queuing them up now. He's gone for 7 militia, and he's going to now be looking to advance up to the feudal age to take a real advantage. These militia getting into the line of Falkman there, managing to take out 1 or 2 villages. Now, a couple of militia on their own aren't going to be able to do much at all. But because he's got 6 and they're able to take out these villagers, he's just done a hell of a lot of damage right there. Forced him to delete a lumber camp, losing 3 or 4 villagers, and just going around the back to see if he can take out any more villagers. Of course, he can't get close to this town centre because that would mean that he instantly gets killed. But these villagers trying to do what they can, and again taking out another one, and this militia is very low on health, 1 health militia there, but still, he's managed to do so much damage. Look at the scores, he's just jumped 300, 400 ahead, and Falkman is in the feudal age now, let's bear that in mind. He might be able to Might be able to do something, at least. He doesn't have any wood whatsoever, though. This lumber camp is finally going up. Fortunately for him, he just managed to get enough wood there just to build a lumber camp at the last minute. If he can protect that, he might be in an okay situation. However, Blue is now on his way up to the feudal age, and once he gets there, he might be able to upgrade these to men-at-arms and do even more damage. Or I really don't know what he's going to do. This guy is playing really unsuspectingly, and this scout obviously just going to stand there and keep this gate open. It's all well and good having a stone wall and having a very hard wall to break down, but your gate is obviously a weak point, and he's used this to his massive advantage. Up to the feudal age now, and Blue very far behind with the feudal age upgrade, but he's got this force in here, and he's done so much damage to Red already. Red, I don't know what he's going to do. Blue is going up with a watchtower here. This watchtower is going to really cause some problems for Red right now. Now, if Blue is doing what he's doing, which he is building houses around it and protecting his villager from attack, as well as providing cover for the watchtower, Red's going to be fired upon from here. He's got upgraded man-at-arms right down here, and this is really fun to watch. I mean, I've never ever seen a drush on Arena before, and the blue player here is absolutely kicking it. And Red is forced right back to his town centre, can't do anything. Obviously, without wood, you're a bit screwed, really. And these palisade walls aren't even going to stand up to much of a beating from these men-at-arms. This watchtower now going up, so these villagers aren't going to be able to get too close to this area at all. And Red is just not gathering anything whatsoever. He's got about 5 villagers working right now. Contrasting that to Blue. Blue's got a big economy going on. Plenty of gold coming in. Plenty of villagers collecting food. In fact, he's already on his way up to the Castle Age. And it wouldn't surprise me now if Red just gives it up. He's just repelled this force of men-at-arms. But it's too late because he cannot catch up from this position. He's lost so many villagers. And Blue is just about to advance up to the Castle Age. And Falkman, I think, is GG'd here. He's not going to be able to do anything at all now. Castle Age for Blue, and coming in with a Scout Cavalry, a Siege Workshop going up there in the base of Red, and a stable as well. So we would be seeing Knights in a few moments if Blue were to carry on and Red weren't to resign, not design. So there we have it. A drush on Arena. Really fun to watch. Never seen anything quite like that before, ever. And Blue there, the blue player who I can't pronounce his name, did an extremely awesome job of really piling the pressure on and doing something that I've never ever seen before on Arena. So, once again, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I've been Zach, and I'll see you next time.